Hey guys. So, today's reading, I know I told you guys I was going to do a twin flame reading multiple weeks ago. I'm finally here with it. So, oh my lights. We have a couple of things going on here. We've got some stuff that haven't even started. I wanted to get a lot of information for you guys because I know that the twin flame journey can be very stressful, very not great. It can be really stressful. It can be really taxing. It's pretty triggering. Your twin will trigger a lot of things within you, a lot of things that you're meant to heal. I did leave it a little open-ended. I wanted this to be like a twin flame or a high-level soulmate. I was gonna wear red today because red is a twin flame color, or so I've been told, but I don't really have any red clothing, so I thought white would do. Kind of white, black, the yin-yang duality, I'm going for a theme here. So I do have 4 piles here today. I will insert a picture right here so you guys can see the piles close up. I wanted to do kind of the piles that I have the yin or the feminine energy, the yang or the masculine energy. I kind of have some oracle laid out for both of those sides, so we can kind of take a look at what the journey is going to be like for each of you and what both of you will be learning. And then I also have some cards, just like some potential blockages or some things that may prevent union from happening. And then I also have some cards laid out for your soul's purpose. So when we meet our high-level soulmate or our twin flame, and if we are lucky enough to be able to do the healing work and come into union in this lifetime, we do have something that we're meant to do together on this earth. That's meant to help basically all of humanity. It's supposed to be more of like a collective healing. But when you're clearing out all that clutter, know that you're helping the collective do their healing work as well. When you are healing, you're helping the collective heal. And that will ultimately help more twin flames and more soulmates come into union in this lifetime. And then the song that I have laid out is actually, I wanted to channel kind of like a theme song for your relationship. So that'll help me get more information about your journey. Okay? So with all of that being said, we have 4 piles here today. Pile 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have Unravel Me, 100, Ruin the Friendship, and Rainbow. So go ahead and pick your. Oh, I also have tarot cards. I'm using the manga tarot today because I just got it and I'm kind of in love with it. So this is pretty much just what I'll be using for the next couple of videos. So go ahead and pick your pile and we will get started. Okay, so if you chose pile 1, then this is your reading. You chose Unravel Me by Sabrina Claudio. I know you're trying, but you'll never unravel me. I know you're trying, but you'll never unravel me. So I want to start with the feminine energy, and then we'll get into the masculine energy and what the trials and tribulations may be in this relationship and whether or not you guys will come into union. Okay, so we have Panther Spirit, reclaim your power. Visionary, capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others. Willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. Prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. And we have Samadhi, perfect acceptance. So with Unravel Me, I am feeling like both parties I'm hearing a bit secretive. They're a bit hard to crack. I feel like because of, past traumas and things like that, past relationships, both the masculine and the feminine are just a bit mysterious. They have a bit of mysterious to them. I wouldn't be surprised if they both have prominent Scorpio in their charts. The feminine may have Taurus influence, possibly a bit of Leo with this Panther Spirit as well. I feel like when you guys meet, the feminine is going to be working on kind of reclaiming their power, kind of coming into. They may be working on like balancing the feminine and the masculine energies within them. I feel like the feminine energy has like a lot of goals. They have a lot of ideas. They have a lot of things that they want to achieve. But I feel like they have trouble like grasping them or committing to ideas. They have a lot of ideas, but they have trouble manifesting or like grounding themselves long enough to put those ideas into reality. I really feel like the feminine spirit's I was looking at Panther Spirit. I really feel like the feminine energy is going to be working on like their personal power. It's like a bit of like solar plexus chakra at work here at well. Solar plexus with this orange over here. The feminine may have really striking eyes. That's an interesting message, but I can't help but being drawn to the fact that her eye is kind of peeking out here. They may really like flowers, or they may just really enjoy being outside with that Taurus energy. I am getting like earthly energy with this feminine, and also like some Leo, like some fire too. The feminine may have earth and fire in their chart. And I feel like the feminine is going to be kind of at a place where they are just accepting. I'm hearing the world around them. They're accepting their place in the world. They're accepting the things that have happened to them, and they're willing to move forward. I feel like when you guys have that first interaction as well, the feminine is going to be going into a place where like the feminine is going into a place where there's a lot of like abundance and prosperity going forward. They're going to be in a place where they've reclaimed their power. They have all these visions for what they want to do, and it's like they're finally ready to move forward. They're finally ready to manifest what it is that they want to do. So let's take a look at this masculine energy. We have Spider Spirit, make your dreams real. Child wounded, awakens compassion and desire to serve other wounded children, opens the learning path of forgiveness. Interesting that you both have 2 orange cards here. Expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. Yeah, okay. Mosaic, yeah. Let chance play its creative role in your life. So this masculine, there's a lot of purple here. A lot of purple and a lot of orange. All of these cards, I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera, but all 3 of these cards have purple and orange woven within them. So this masculine is going to be working. I feel like when you meet this masculine, or if you're the masculine, whatever, when you guys kind of have that first interaction, I feel like this feminine is going to be so powerful and so in her power that she can't help but force the masculine into like the world of the unknown, and she's going to literally change his life. Like she's going to come in, like, just so you know, feminine, you're a bad bitch. Like this is like a very intense energy. I feel like interesting that both of these cards, the focus is on the face. She's going to be like seeing. She's going to be opening her eyes. She may also be working on her 3rd eye chakra. And the masculine, I feel like, is going to be, I'm hearing like shattered and put back together. Like you're going to rock this masculine's world, feminine. Like you're going to come in like you're going to come in and you are going to shake this masculine. You are going to, like, I'm hearing like you're going to force him, you're literally going to force him to fix his problems. You're going to force him to look at himself. That's crazy. With Spider Spirit, make your dreams real, I do feel like, again, I feel like the masculine has some issues with sticking to things or like being solid. I feel like the masculine here, wow, I've never noticed the spider's wearing a crown. I've never noticed that before. Interesting. I feel like this masculine has some issues with like manifesting things. I feel like this masculine is a bit, I'm hearing like uneasy or like unstable. This masculine may have some issues with like grounding themselves, and especially with child wounded. Like I feel like this masculine has a lot of childhood wounds and a lot of childhood baggage that you're really going to help them examine and look at. Oh wow. So the shadow attribute for this is blames all dysfunctional relationships on childhood wounds, resists moving on through forgiveness. For a lesson for this masculine may be to forgive others and to forgive. I'm hearing like mothers. They may have like a childhood wound regarding their mother. But I'm also hearing father. So it just depends on your masculine. With child wounded here, we'll see when we get to your cards, but I do feel like this particular pile has a lot of like, their path may be to help children heal. That may be part of their path. I just feel like this masculine's going to be very broken, like very, very, like just very broken, very closed off, very like not very compassionate for themselves or for others, and like really struggling with forgiveness. And I feel like the feminine's, I just feel like the feminine's going to come in, rock the masculine's world, and just completely force this masculine to This masculine may have an issue with like being their authentic self, or like seeing, because this figure in this photo doesn't have any eyes, whereas this one has one eye that's like being shown. The prominent feature here is the eye, and this figure has no eyes. So this may, this may be a third eye chakra as well. You may like open this masculine's third eye chakra. Okay, so let's take a look at these cards. Wow. Okay, yeah. Okay, so we have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. We have children. Your love life is being affected by children. So this masculine may have a child. Children may be at play here. This may be a very childlike relationship, or again, your life's purpose may be to help children. We also have karmic partner. This person is a karmic partner. There is a very strong pull and intensity that draws you in. They are a catalyst for your spiritual growth. Be aware of the triggers and patterns coming up for you to clear. This is a stepping stool to prepare you for true, authentic love. We have discernment. Pay attention to the red flags. Know the warning signs of what an unhealthy relationship or connection looks like. Take your time, ask questions, and choose wisely. Look at the situations from different perspectives. I feel like especially in the beginning, this relationship is going to be a little, I wouldn't say toxic, but it's just going to be a little unhealthy. I feel like both parties are going to be dealing with karmic partners during that first interaction, during the first meeting. And I feel like because of those past situations, because of those karmic partners, that's going to be a really big issue. Yeah, I feel like that's going to be a really big issue with discernment here. I just feel like one party or both parties are going to be a little unhealthy and a little bit, not toxic, but just a little unhealthy. And that may be what is keeping you guys apart. That may be one of the major blockages in your relationship with this person. But again, I really feel like the feminine is going to be so, I'm hearing just like evolved. I feel like the feminine is going to be so incredibly evolved that she can't help but force the masculine to look at themselves. So let's take a look at what your guys' life purpose will be if you guys are to come into union. We do have very soon here, but I am going to check in with the tarot just to see what Spirit wants to say, and I may get you guys a time frame as well. But I do feel like you guys are both having to deal with your karmic partners during this first meeting. The situation between the both of you is just not going to be very healthy. In the beginning, I feel like it's going to be a little unhealthy. But let's see. So we have 11th house friends. We have Mercury retrograde reinvention. So you guys are going to be really evaluating your method of communication, not just with each other, but with everybody. I feel like when you guys come into union for that first time, you guys are really going to be at a place where you're needing to reevaluate your communication skills. With 11th house friends, I do feel like, I do feel like you guys are going to start as friends. Or there may be like friends as like an influencing factor. You guys may meet through friends. You guys might, something about friends here. Yeah. So you guys may, even when you guys separate, you guys may stay friends. If you guys are kind of able to recognize that the relationship is not quite so healthy, then you guys may stay friends through the separation period. But I feel like part of your life purpose will be to kind of not only change the way that you guys speak with each other, but to change the way that you guys speak with yourselves. Like with others. The way that you guys speak to yourselves, the way that you guys speak to each other, and then the way that you guys speak to the world around you, and the way that the world speaks to each other. We have, I don't know how to pronounce that, so clock me in the comments, but longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. Then we have seahorse spirit, watch and wait. Yeah. There's going to be a period of separation here. Obviously, because all twin flame, high level soulmates, there is a period of separation. But with here, this is just kind of saying that, like, I feel like for a lot of you, you're gonna kind of want to like rush into the relationship and like rush into the union and just rush it. But with friends here and watch and wait, I do feel like the situation is calling for you guys to just like kind of be even tempered and just like let things happen as they happen, because you're both needing to deal with these karmic partners before union can happen. And I feel like you're both light workers as well. I feel like you both have this like deep want and need to heal yourselves and to heal others. And we have she who flies, dare, do, reach. I'm getting something about water in the ocean with seahorse spirit, and then we have all of this water over here. I do feel like there's something to do with water here. You guys may meet near water, but something about water is going to be significant to your connection. Yeah, definitely. Something about water is going to be very significant to your connection. But I feel like you both are kind of... I'm hearing that like you're both going to create a safe space for each other and for others. Again, with children, there's like... something about fostering. You guys may like foster kids. Yeah, you guys may like help kids like feel like they belong somewhere, feel like they have a home. Oh, that's so sweet. You guys may live near water or something. Something about water here. And I feel like you guys are going to be very daring as a couple as well. Very daring. I feel like you guys like will be able to like achieve anything. Spirit, is there anything else that Pile 1 needs to know about their twin flame or something? Okay. Yeah, you guys are definitely going to need to fight for this connection. It's not going to be an easy connection, especially if you guys have this like karmic partner or things are kind of unhealthy in the beginning. We do have the Two of Cups though, so I do feel like either one or both of you is going to be with someone when you guys get together, or one of you or both of you is very possible. But I'm also feeling like you guys are going to have to fight for this union. It's not going to be an easy union. I feel like both of you need a lot of healing. I'm getting that the masculine needs a little bit more healing, but that's always the case, so... That's usually the case. Yeah, but it's just, you guys are going to have to fight for this connection if you really want it. Something about having to defend yourselves as well. Yeah, this masculine may have some communication issues in the beginning. They may have some issues with communication. I'm hearing it stems from like childhood wounds and childhood trauma. It's falling in reverse though, so this masculine definitely is going to need to do some work regarding their communication. Hearing honesty as well. And if they have if they have this mask up, because this photo is like the mask is like the face is being broken and like flying away. If the masculine has like masks up, or like, because of like childhood wounds, again, a lot of wounded child here. If the masculine has like kind of like a false facade, they're really going to have to do a lot of work regarding that false facade and their honesty and their communication in order for union to happen. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of anxiety though, a lot of passion in this connection though, a lot of passion. And again, I feel like you guys are going to want to move really fast when you guys have that initial union, but this is really calling for you to have patience and just wait for it. Because if you guys step into union when this masculine still has this like upside down King of Swords reversed energy, it's not going to be solid. It's going to be unhealthy and toxic. But there's a lot of passion. You both have a lot of anxiety regarding the situation though, and a lot of anxiety from childhood wounds and trauma, I'm hearing. Yeah. I'm going to put these back in the deck and see if they fall in reverse again, but I'm getting that the initial union's going to have kind of a false start. Like you guys are going to think that you guys are going to think that you guys are going to have union and like be this power couple, but in reality you're both dealing with karmic partners, and if you guys get together, like when you guys first meet, it's gonna be no bueno. It's not gonna be good. So the period of separation is definitely needed so that you can both kind of work on it. Ace of Cups. Yeah. Again, one of the parties may have a child. That may be something that is like kind of something that may need to be overcome. But I am just getting that there is a lot of love here. I'm getting that you're both very emotional, very intuitive as well. But I'm getting that the masculine is very, very intuitive. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of heartbreak, though. A lot of victimization energy. I feel like both parties kind of tend to make themselves the victim. It's a bit of a victim complex, I feel like. That's going to need to be worked on. Yeah, a lot of letting go of unhealthy, toxic attachments. A bit of stubbornness. I'm getting that the masculine energy may be a bit, I'm hearing stingy. They may be a bit like focused on material things and money when you first meet them, which again is going to be another block. Because you can't really have union when you're focused on like, you kind of need to let go of your ego. When you like go on a spiritual journey, you like kind of need to let go of your ego. Anything else for pile 1, Spirit? Yeah, 9 of Wands. You both have your guards up. You're both gonna have your guards up when you have this first interaction, and that's gonna be a blockage that you guys are gonna have to overcome. We do have the Fool back at deck, so there is a possibility for a new beginning. Again, I kind of feel like this pile is gonna have like a lot of false starts, a lot of times where they think, okay, now this is the time. Okay, no, okay, this is the time. Okay, now this is the time. Like I feel like it's gonna be that. I am getting like a positive vibe for union though. I'm hearing the outcome is uncertain, so it just kind of depends on you and your masculine and how hard you're willing to work for it, basically. Get one more card. Oh, okay, I guess we get a lot of cards. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of work. This union is going to be a lot of work, but all unions going to be a lot of work, yeah. So, yeah. I am getting that children. Children is definitely going to be your life purpose, but I also feel that like one of you may have a child or something about children is going to be involved in this situation. Again with the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups too. With the 7 of Swords here, I do, oh my god, with the 7 of, yeah, that just emphasizes. With the 7 of Swords here, I do feel like the masculine energy is going to have, it's just going to be a bit, he's going to need to work on his communication, he's going to need to work on his honesty. That's going to be one of the major blockages, especially with discernment here. That's going to be one of the major blockages is this masculine's level of honesty that he has with you. I'm hearing it's up to you to forgive him. I'm hearing don't forgive unless he's changed. If he offers you honesty, then you can allow him into your energy. But it has to be authentic. Let me get you guys a time frame. Helpful people. One or both of you may be needing to reach out in order to like get this union started. Not like to each other, but like to helpful people. There may be outside sources that can help this. Romance. That's positive, at least. The situation will improve. Okay, that's it. Listen to your intuition. Again, so feminine. This masculine is not allowed to lie to you. Do you understand me? He's not allowed to lie to you. So, what I was saying, what I feel is that a lot of the work is going to come from the masculine side. I feel like the feminine is kind of a powerhouse. I feel like the feminine is kind of a bad bitch. And I feel like the masculine is got some like communication issues. They've got some issues with being honest and genuine with people. So use your intuition, feminine. If the masculine kind of comes to you and is less than honest and you can tell, then it's going to be up to you to forgive them, and it's going to be up to you whether or not you want to like invite that energy back into your life after that period of separation. If the masculine comes to you after the separation and is less than honest, my suggestion would be to cut it off. Because a relationship built on lies is not a relationship that's going to last very long. Again, discernment. Pay attention to those red flags. You guys are very intuitive, so you guys will know what's up. Okay? But I do have a good feeling about the masculine. I do feel like the masculine will work on the communication issues. I don't know how long it will take, but I do feel like the masculine, I'm getting the feeling that this masculine like really does want this union. I just feel like the masculine is a little bit resistant. At first, the masculine is going to be really resistant. I'm hearing, but he will change. But it may not be as fast as you want. And of course, the feminine always has the option of moving on, basically. The feminine always has the option of deciding that that the masculine is not worth waiting for and moving on to something better. Someone who's ready. Yeah, it's up to you. So it'll be up to you. If the masculine comes to you and is less than honest, then it'll be up to you whether or not you want to chase them. We do have take action as the backup deck. So it's pretty much in the feminine's ball game, whether or not the masculine is going to be honest, because we do have the Seven of Swords here. We have the King of Swords in reverse. So it's really going to be kind of up to the masculine on how much the masculine wants this relationship. If the masculine wants to go back, if the change is too much for the masculine may decide that they want to go back to the karmic partner, and that may hurt, it may suck, but feminine, you're a bad bitch, so you guys will get over it. Okay? So that is what I have for you, pile 1. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. So if you chose pile 2, then this is your reading. You guys chose 100 by Khalid. And I want to say, that this is actually one of my favorite songs, and not just one of my favorite songs by Khalid, but one of my favorite songs of all time. I had 100 friends, but I cut them off. I don't need them. Not like any of them gave a fuck if I was breathing. But yeah, so it's actually funny. When I was going through my spiritual awakening, it was like last year, like end of 2018, beginning of all of 2019. I listened to the song on repeat because something about it really resonated with me. Something about it was like it just really struck home with my situation and just what I was going through. And I literally I had 100 friends and I had to cut them all off because they were just all trash. But anyway, so this is your theme song. If you want to go take a listen to this, then it might resonate with you or where you are on your journey. It might resonate with you or your person. So I'm going to leave that right there, kind of as like a reference point. So immediately what I get from this is that both of you probably have some toxic influences that you're needing to cut off or like needing to kind of take care of. We're going to start with the feminine energy, and then we're going to move on to the masculine energy. So for the feminine energy, thought my camera cut off. We were about to fight. For the feminine energy, we have Snake Spirit, Time to Heal. Messiah, Serving Humanity with Humility. We have Believe in the Impossible. And then we have Avenoir, Make Peace with Your Past. I feel like this person from the feminine, the feminine kind of from a young age sort of not understood their place, but I feel like from a young age they always kind of knew that they had like a higher purpose that they needed to serve. There is a lot of healing work that this feminine is going to do in this lifetime. A lot of it having to do with their past, more than likely past relationships or past friendships with 100, just past energies that have really hurt them. There is a lot of yellow and orange here, so I feel like a lot of solar plexus and really just a lot of solar plexus, confidence, creativity, and self-worth. I feel like creativity is something that's very important to this feminine. I feel like they may wear a lot of yellow, they may be like a blonde, or they may have like more yellow undertones to their skin. Yellow or orange. I'm getting a lot of yellow and orange for this feminine. Yeah, I just feel like there's a lot of like snaky energy that they've allowed into their lives, that they had to work on. I'm hearing boundaries that they had to work on to remove from their lives. A lot of things from their past. I feel like when or if you're a masculine energy, when or if you meet this person, there's going to be depending on where they are on their journey, there's going to be a lot of healing work that they're having to do, a lot of past healing work. We have, with Make Peace from Your Past, I really feel like there are a lot of things, I'm hearing childhood, a lot of things from childhood that this person is like really needing to overcome and really needing to like get over, basically. With Believe in the Impossible, Blue Moon, I feel like this feminine is very, they doubt themselves. I feel like from childhood they didn't really have a lot of self-worth. They didn't really believe in themselves. Probably creative. I feel like this feminine is very creative as well, with that solar plexus chakra work that they're needing to do. They may have They may doubt or have doubted, depending on when you meet them. They may doubt their confidence. They may doubt their self-worth. They may doubt their creativity. I feel like for a lot of them, they hide themselves away because they've just kind of been taught that they aren't good enough, that what they do isn't good enough, that other people are better than them. And I feel like a lot of their healing work has to do with, again, that solar plexus chakra, with making peace with the people that have hurt them in the past, and making peace with themselves, in order to move forward. I'm hearing advanced. This feminine may have been very advanced at a young age. They may have been like very good in school, or like they may have been a feminine that like was very like ahead of their grade. They may just be very intelligent, very intellectual, very smart. Usually, I will say that usually the feminine energies are more advanced along the twin flame journey, or like the soulmate journey. The masculines sometimes need some time to catch up to the feminine with how advanced they are. Masculine energy just usually takes a little bit of time to catch up. Yeah, but I do feel like this person, the shadow attribute for Messiah is the exaggerated belief that you are the only means through which a cause can succeed. So I feel like this person is kind of like an I can do it myself kind of person. I feel like I'm getting this image of like someone with like a lot on their back and they're kind of hunched over. This feminine may take a lot on. I'm just hearing that they like to serve. They like to serve other people. Okay, so I want to move on to the masculine energy. Our masculine energy has flamingo spirit, embrace the in-between. Shapeshifter, skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness, ability to see the potential in everything. A fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries, and we have pause in your journey. So there may be Aries energy represented here for this masculine, or possibly the feminine, or possibly both. I'm really being drawn to, actually, very interesting. Kind of being drawn to the fact that both of these, it's actually interesting. This is more of a masculine figure in this photo, and then this is a very feminine figure. So there's a lot of like, I'm like very traditional masculine, feminine, but that's usually the case with twin flames. Both of these people have like holes in their chests. So I feel like for the masculine energy, I don't know if you guys can really see that, but for the masculine energy over here, there's a hole where his heart should be. And I feel like this masculine may be a little bit less emotional. I'm getting like Tin Man vibes. Yeah, I'm getting like Tin Man vibes. And the feminine has a hole, and interestingly, an orangey, like yellowish hole, right where the solar plexus is, in this photo. So that's very interesting, very, very interesting. So yeah, that just kind of confirms that the feminine does have like a self-worth solar plexus chakra issue. This masculine, again, I feel like they do have a bit of a heart chakra issue, but also I feel like when the masculine and feminine energies kind of meet for the first time, and twin flames can kind of have multiple meetings and multiple periods of separation. So I feel like when the feminine, if you're the feminine, when you meet the masculine, this masculine may be at a period where they are much, much less emotional. They may be kind of at a pause. I feel like when you meet them, they're going to be like going for a goal, and the goal will be kind of like stop. They're going to be at like a pause in their life. It's kind of like a standstill. Like they're really wanting to move forward with this fiery Aries energy, but I feel like they're going to feel like they are unable to move forward. And this may be because you guys are needing to meet. They may be at a pause because you guys are needing to kind of meet for the first time. With shapeshifter and in between here, I really feel like this masculine is I'm hearing like blended. I feel like they kind of blend into their surroundings. And now this can take on two meanings. I feel like this masculine is a bit like, I feel like they may feel like, I'm hearing like they don't belong. They may feel like they may stand in with the crowd. They may not stand out. I feel like the feminine energy really stands out, again with that like opposite polarity. I feel like the feminine energy, because they have so much creativity, they may stand out, whereas the masculine energy kind of blends in. Again, I feel like this masculine is going to be in a period of like wait and like a period of suspension. I'm getting this image of like Jello, how like if you put things in Jello, they just kind of stay where you put them. That's a very interesting message. Yeah, I feel like they are kind of in a period of like, I'm hearing like transcendent wait. I don't really know what that means, but like they're gonna be in a period of just like suspension, of just like waiting for things to happen and like waiting to move forward, but they can't move forward, and it's because you guys are needing to meet when this first interaction happens. Like they're waiting for this fiery climax. They're waiting for things to happen in their life. They're waiting for things to move forward, but it's like they can't. They're just at a pause, at a standstill. I feel like this masculine, that they kind of just, I'm kind of getting that they've just kind of like floated through life. Like they've kind of just like, it's like not like waves, not like up and down, but more just like lackadaisy. Like they've kind of just kind of going through the motions. I'm getting a little bit of apathy. I'm getting a little bit of Four Cups energy. There may be something with their legs. I'm getting something about someone's leg, like the masculine's like legs or something. Because flamingos will kind of stand on one leg, and then I'm also being drawn to like this leg here in the photo. So like there may be something about the masculine's like legs or leg or legs. The feminine may have like a body image issue because I'm being drawn to like this figure here, and like self-worth, that can be kind of yeah, I'm just getting that the feminine is going to be doing a lot of like skin shedding when you guys kind of have this first interaction. Yeah, the shadow attribute here is projecting any image that serves your personal agenda in the moment. I do feel like for a lot of the masculines, they're kind of, it's like shapeshifter energy. It's very like, they kind of match whoever they're with at the moment, basically. It may be kind of hard for you to kind of see through like who they actually are. I'm also hearing something about thinking for themselves, because they don't really have a head in this photo either. They don't really have, yeah, I'm getting like if I only had a brain. I did pull some cards to kind of see if like what like maybe some potential blockages or some things that might be in the way of this union. So we have engagement. Your love level is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And we have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. We have intimacy. Ask yourself if it's possible to build more depth into this relationship. There needs to be a healthy balance of physical, emotional, and spiritual intimacy for this relationship to endure. This connection needs to be beyond the physical aspect and more than just intense physical attraction. We also have third-party situation. Other people may be interfering with this relationship. Family or friends may be influencing or affecting a situation or decision. This may be unintentional or unconscious. You could be dealing with some miscommunication or misunderstandings. I feel like for a lot of you, one or both parties may be in a third party. I mean, we have two confirmations of third party here. We have engagement and third party situation. So one of the battles that you guys are going to have to overcome, if you choose to go for this twin flame, if you choose to go for this soulmate, will be conquering these third party situations. I feel like for a lot of you, a lot of the times the masculine is like either married or with someone else, so the masculine may be engaged when you meet them. Yeah, so your masculine may be engaged when you meet them, or there may just be an issue with like engagement, again with that like separation. Like one party may be more engaged than the other party. Or you may both just be in relationships when you guys meet, so it'll be hard for you guys to kind of manifest something. I do feel like there will be a lot of playfulness in this relationship. I'm hearing like silly, like jokey energy. And I do think that one of the, I feel like both parties are going to be a little bit scared of intimacy. There also may be an issue where you're both kind of wanting, you're both a little non-committal, and you're both not wanting something super serious, which may be where the playfulness energy comes in. You guys may both be not wanting something like super intense. One or both parties may not be wanting something super intense because you're both a little bit scared of intimacy. But there can also be an issue where you're both too focused on intimacy, physical intimacy, and not enough focus on like emotional intimacy. I'm also hearing honesty. Honesty may be an issue with this relationship as well. I just feel like both parties, the masculine and the feminine, just take life very seriously. And it's because of what has happened in their past. It's because of the trauma that they've endured. But yeah, I do feel really strongly that one or both I feel like one party, I am hearing the masculine, I do feel like the masculine energy is going to be engaged when they meet, when you meet them or like later on. It's going to be an issue. This is going to be an issue, and it may be something that stops the situation. I will be honest. Marriages and things like that are probably the most common reason that twin flames or soulmates don't get together. So if you guys are able to overcome all of these obstacles, and you are able to reach union, what will be kind of like your life's purpose? What were you guys meant to do in this world? So we have Gemini, I think. I have 10th house, the world. Very interesting. Immediately I'm getting like power couple. With 10th house, the world, with 10th house, the world, I am getting like very much like power couple vibes. You guys will make a lot of money together. I'm getting that. You guys will be very, very intellectual, a very intellectual couple. I feel like you guys will have very good conversations. I feel like you guys will make each other laugh a lot. Again, with that playfulness, I feel like you guys will be like very playful, very jokey. Almost more like a friendship than like a relationship, but like it'll be like a relationship, but like I'm getting very like I'm hearing, for some of you, you may kind of start as friends with benefits. I'm hearing friends with benefits. But yeah, I'm getting heavy, like, power couple vibes with 10th house, the world over here. You guys will definitely make a lot of money together. I feel like when you guys are able to, like, collaborate, I'm hearing, like, unstoppable. Like, it'll be, like, such a solid, strong bond. I'm hearing, like, nothing stands in our way. So we also have birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a world into being. Again, I feel like the feminine is very, very creative. I feel like the masculine is creative as well, but like in more of a different way. I feel like the masculine is more mentally creative. I feel like he's able to create a lot of things with his mind, a lot of things that are like totally like brand new, that like have never been thought before. And the feminine is able to take those ideas the masculine has, and she's able to like create them and like create something. I'm hearing like beautiful, create something beautiful with her hands, or like whatever she does, whatever your feminine, whatever the feminine energy does here that's creative, the masculine like kind of creates these ideas, and the feminine is able to produce them. So birthing new creation, again with like that 10th house, the world energy, I feel like you guys will be very abundant because of your creativity. And this may not be something like, artistic. It could just be something, that you're both able to create, kind of. I feel like the masculine uses his head, and I feel like the masculine uses his head, and the feminine is able to, like, create it. I also had Beaver Spirit, lay a solid foundation. Yeah, that kind of confirms what I was thinking already. I feel like you guys, if you guys come into union, if you guys are able to work on these issues, you guys will be very, I'm just getting like power couple. I'm hearing like Beyonce and Jay-Z, like it'll be very much like, maybe without the cheating though, like maybe without that. Yeah, so I feel like you guys will have such a solid foundation, like I do feel like you guys will have such a solid, strong bond. Again, I'm hearing like nothing will stand in our way. Like if you guys are able to come together, like it'll be and I'm getting like building as well. Like beavers build dams, like they build homes. Like you guys will build, you guys will create like so much abundance. You guys will be I just keep getting like power couple. Finally, we have she who thrives, orchid, flourish, prosper, blossom. You guys, yeah, that just kind of confirms what I was already thinking. Like, you guys will definitely You guys will build, you will flourish together. I feel like you guys, if you guys are kind of able to overcome these obstacles, it'll be such a I'm hearing like beautiful, strong, solid connection. It could be something so beautiful. But you guys are needing to overcome these situations first. So I'm gonna quickly ask Spirit if there's anything else that we need to know about this connection, either from the feminine or the masculine side. Just get a little bit more information here. Okay, so when you, oh wow, okay, all right. So this fell in reverse, kind of. It kind of fell like this, so I don't really know. But there is potential for a lot of happy family, a lot of home times, a lot of celebration. But I do feel like both parties are going to be coming from kind of an unhappy, like unfulfilled home situation. I'm getting like kind of a broken home. The two of you may be at a crossroads when you guys meet. You guys may meet when you're both kind of at a point where you're in like a crossroads where you're like, you're both trying to be financially stable and abundant. You're trying to like, here's what you're trying to do. When you guys meet, when this initial meeting or this initial union happens, it's going to be at a period where you guys are like, during this like in between, where you guys have two options. You can go this way or you can go this way. And you're both trying to create financial stability, financial abundance, so that way you guys can get out of this more negative home situation. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I feel like you both kind of feel like, I'm hearing like the world is against us. I'm getting just like bad luck. You may have had bad luck financially, or you may just feel like you guys are just like kind of down in the dumps, like nothing is really going your way. I'm hearing like a 6-month separation. Again, I feel like traveling is like, I feel like one or both of you is going to be traveling, and that's why there's like a longer separation. I don't know if I feel like this pile is going to have a super long separation. For some of you, it may be longer than others. It kind of just depends on the situation and how far you guys are with your healing. Situation. Yeah, 3 of Wands. Travel is definitely going to be a factor here. I feel like one or both of you is going to be traveling, and that's going to prevent the union. Hearing like prolong. I'm just getting that this relationship is going to have a lot of phases. It's going to have a lot of like growth and rebirth and like death and transformation. We have the King of Swords as yeah, I feel like you're both gonna you both kind of use your voices. I do want to say that I am getting like kind of a subtle music vibe here. So that may be like the feminine energy may sing, or like the masculine energy may play an instrument or something like that. Because with Gemini, a lot of rappers have Gemini influence, like really strong Gemini influence. Like I think Kanye West is a Gemini. If you look up rappers' birth charts, a lot of them have Gemini influence. A lot of them have like prominent Gemini in their charts. So it's not really a surprise that the Queen of Swords is falling, and I saw the King of Swords as the back of deck before. So I do feel like the Queen of Swords is going to be more talkative, better with the words. They may sing as well. The masculine, I don't know what I was saying, I was cut off, but the masculine might just have a little bit of trouble coming into their like more masculine energy. They may have trouble stepping into that Aries energy. The masculine may be more passive, like that Aries Libra duality. Like they may just have a bit of trouble stepping into their power. And that may be another issue with this situation, with this relationship. There may be a lot of like competition and conflict. I feel like from both sides. I feel like both the masculine and the feminine are very like, I'm hearing sought after and wanted. And there may just be like a lot of competition. But also I feel like, again, with that like music energy, I feel like the both of them are kind of wanting to get into like, they're wanting to get into a creative field. Like a very competitive, creative field. And again, the back of deck is the 8 of Wands, so a lot of passion in this situation. Anything else, Spirit? Okay. Yeah, the both of you are going to be very busy. Also, the 2 of Wands can have a bit of juggling energy. So in the beginning, if there is like a third party, the masculine may be wanting to kind of juggle the feminine energy and this third party energy. And if that's the case, feminine, you're an empress, you know what to fucking do. But yeah, the masculine may take a little bit of time. I feel like there's going to be a lot of crying over spilled milk with the Five of Cups. A lot of 5 energy here as well. I feel like both parties are going to need to overcome this feeling of like guilt, regret, and loss, which may stem from childhood. I want to get a time frame. Let's get a little time frame. Romance. That's a positive omen. We're getting romance and then the back of deck is you're ready. So for some of you, I'm hearing like you're ready to move into the next phase. So that may be where the world come in. Again, I feel like there are going to be a lot of like ups and downs and like needing to overcome. I'm feeling like this is a situation where like the outcome could be positive, but both parties are kind of needing to fight for it. I feel like, yeah, I'm feeling I'm feeling that both the feminine and the masculine energies are going to need to like really put the work in and really fight for this connection. Again, because I feel like one of them is going to be traveling. I want to know if it's the masculine or the feminine that's going to be whatever. But we're getting if you believe, and then we're getting not the right time, and then reconsider as the back of deck. So I do feel like timing, divine timing is going to be at play here, and I do feel like there is going to be a period of separation within this connection. But let me actually, I want to find out if who's going to be doing the traveling? I'm hearing the feminine's going to be doing a lot of traveling while the masculine works on their healing. Yeah, look at the, wow, holy shit. The Empress fell out. So yeah, it is going to be, wow. It is going to be, yeah, okay, so here's what I'm getting. The feminine's going to be doing a lot of traveling. And that may be why you guys go into separation. The feminine is traveling while the masculine balances scales. So the feminine's going to be doing some traveling. She's going to be like getting her shit together, like living life and like just enjoying herself, while the masculine is kind of figuring his shit out. Okay? So that is what I have for you, pile 2. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. So, oh my god, what is that creature? Oh my god. Okay, welcome to your reading, pile 3. You chose Ruin the Friendship by Demi Lovato. No, I can't keep denying every minute I think of you. So I want to start with the feminine energy, and then we'll move on to the masculine energy, and then we'll move on to some blockages and what your soul's purpose. Why was that so hard to say? What your soul's purpose will be. With Ruin the Friendship, I do feel like you guys will have kind of a friendship at first. I feel like all of these piles have like had like an undertone of friendship, so which is good because you want to start as friends and then you want to move forward. So for the feminine, we have Badger Spirit, be fearless and bold. Mediator, gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life. Respect for both sides of an argument. Nothing is yet set in stone. And Nas, feel loved and proud. This feminine feels very fluid. They feel very like, yeah, I feel like you guys will be friends for like quite a while. I feel like this feminine is very balanced. I feel like when things are kind of chaotic, I feel like they're kind of like, what are they called? Buoy? No. Life preservers? Like life, I'm like tangled. What is happening? When things are really rocky and things are just like, I'm hearing like unhealthy and unhappy, when things are around them that are chaotic, like solid, they are the one thing that the masculine can hold on to, like for safety. Because everything around them is so chaotic and crazy that they're the one thing that the masculine can hold on to. I'm getting kind of this image of like, it's kind of sweet. It's like there's the feminine and then there's the masculine who like is like holding on to them. And you're like for dear life. I am kind of getting for this pile that the feminine is a little bit, older, but take what resonates. I feel like when you guys have this initial meeting, I feel like the feminine's really going to be nurturing herself. She's really going to be nurturing herself and like allowing her confidence to grow. Yeah, I'm just getting a very like motherly vibe from this. Just very motherly, very nurturing, very loving. I'm getting like Queen of Cups vibes. But I feel like because they're so nurturing and loving, they're going to be working on like being more bold. I feel like they're going to be working on balancing that, like, I feel like I said this for pile 1, but they're going to be working on balancing that more masculine energy that they have. I feel like this feminine is very good at, I'm hearing debates. They may be a good debater. I am getting a lot of blue, so this feminine may be working on their throat or third eye chakra. I feel like they're going to be working on standing up for themselves as well. So I'm not getting a ton from the feminine side, I'll be honest. The feminine feels a little bit closed off. But my pile 3's energy is always a little bit difficult to tap into. Let's go ahead and take a look at the masculine's energy. Ooh, we have wasp spirit. Sometimes life stings. Okay. Femme fatale highlights the erotic energy of the feminine. Opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. Emotions are running high. And we have fire gun. Become a loving mirror. I almost want to go right into these to confirm what I'm feeling over here, but let me go ahead and talk. I feel like this masculine, when you guys have that initial meeting, this masculine is going to be going through, they're going to be hurt. They're going to be really, really hurt. But they're also kind of working on a similar thing that the feminine is working on. They're working on like becoming a loving mirror, like loving themselves. And I feel like they kind of realize that when the masculine's kind of realizing that when they love themselves, like that love will reflect out onto others. So it's like both the feminine and the masculines are working on loving themselves. I'm hearing loving their bodies as well. Both of them may have a bit of like a body issue. These 2 cards right here, I'm getting like wasp, sometimes life stings, and femme fatale right next to each other. I feel like this masculine is going to be coming out of a period where they've been really, really hurt by like a karmic partner. Yeah. So it's kind of like the masculine energy is gonna, yeah, even with this too, it's like the masculine energy is gonna be very, very like hurt and very emotional because of whatever this femme fatale energy is. I just feel like the masculine is gonna be very defeated. They're gonna feel, I'm hearing just like uncomfortable in their own skin. Just very unhappy. Very unhappy, very hurt, very, very hurt. I feel like this feminine energy like has done a lot to hurt them. They've really hurt them. It may have been like a cheating situation, just something that really, it's made them feel very uncomfortable in their own body. They're just going to be very emotional. They're going to be very, for some of them they're going to be very emotional. For some of them they're going to be not as emotional. You're going to have to take what resonates. I'm just getting that they've had their feelings hurt. They've really had their feelings hurt. Let me take a look at these blockages and see what might be happening. We have worth waiting for. Okay. Love yourself first. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. We have patience. Wow. Patience and boundaries. Wow. Okay. So patience. There are things that have yet to unfold in the situation. Makes sense with nothing is yet set in stone. Trust the wait and have patience. Everything is unfolding exactly as it's meant to. There is a reason a connection or opportunity may not be happening yet. Trust in divine timing. Right next to worth waiting for too. Wow. Boundaries. Clear boundaries are needed in this situation or relationship. Protect and honor your energy in a balanced way. Spend time alone if needed and reconnect when you're able to. Set healthy boundaries that are necessary and learn to say no when needed. I feel like this masculine is going to be working on, both of you are going to be working on healthy boundaries with yourselves, healthy boundaries with others. You're both going to be working on loving yourselves, I'm just getting like loving your body, loving the skin that you're in, being okay with who you are. I'm hearing change. Some of them may feel like they need to change themselves to fit into like a mold of society. But you're both going to be loving yourselves, and that may be part of the problem. Part of the problem may be some of the issues might be that you both are unwilling to like put the self-love work in. Both of you are a little bit stubborn to like work on yourselves, to pour that love back into yourselves. Both of you are needing boundaries. I'm hearing like boundaries with each other, boundaries like with other people as well. I feel like this is a relationship where there's going to be like a lot of outside forces. There are like a lot of outside people like telling you how to act or like how to do things. And this relationship is there's something like stabbing me. This relationship is going to require the both of you to like really be like, no, like, stay out of our business, stay out of our union. This is between us. With it's so funny, patience and worth waiting for. This, yeah, I feel like this union is going to take a little bit to get off the ground. I'm just getting that this is a very divinely timed situation. And with ruin the friendship too, I feel like you guys are going to be friends for a while before romantic feelings are even felt, really, like at their truest form, like in a heart chakra way. I feel like it's going to take time for even like romantic feelings to blossom. Okay, so let's take a look at but honestly, I'm going to be honest, these blockages are, we'll see what we get when we get to the tarot, but these blockages are just patience, boundaries, and loving yourself. I mean, those are some pretty good, blockages if you ask me. We don't really have a ton of third-party energy here. Mostly it's just being patient and having patience with each other. So this may be a long union, maybe a stretched union, maybe might take a while, but it doesn't feel like there is a ton standing in your guys' way. So that's pretty good. So let's see what your guys' life purpose will be. 9th house, faith. Yeah, having faith in the connection. Mars, force. Not trying to force the connection. Okay, Spirit, I see you. What are you being called to journey to? And Hawk, Spirit. Let Spirit be your guide. And then finally we have She Who Hopes, Renee. Love, hope, relationships. There is a lot of hope with this connection, a lot of hope with this connection. I'm almost getting like a spiritual vibe from this one. I'm almost getting that like your life's purpose will be spiritual, will be like teaching other people spiritual things. Like, I'm almost getting like a church vibe here, but like take what resonates. It's like you guys will be helping other people through spirit. Like you guys will be helping, I'm hearing those less fortunate, so this may be like some kind of charity work, or like, yeah, I'm getting that there's like some kind of like humanitarian work here. I feel like you guys are going to be putting a lot of hope into, you guys may work with like relationships as well, like you guys may be like marriage counselors or something like that, like something in which where you help like other people have faith, either spiritual faith or like faith in themselves, faith. Oh, that may be what it is too. You guys may help each other, like help the world, like heal their body issues. Like you may help others, like see themselves in a more positive, loving way. With Mars force here, I really just feel that you guys are gonna want to really try and like force this connection to come together. And it's really, really like just multiple cards are reiterating that you have patience with this and you really take your time and nurture it and let it grow. And most importantly, you guys are needing to love yourselves first. Pour all of that love that you have for the other person into yourself, and when the timing is right, when spirit allows, when the universe allows, you guys will be able to give that love to each other. Okay, so here's what I'm feeling. You guys have the 7 of Pentacles, the 8 of Wands. You guys are going to want to move really fast. There's a lot of passion in this connection. There always is. But you guys are going to want to move really, really fast. 7 of Pentacles asks you to take your time. It asks you to be patient. It asks you to wait for this. Because if you try to rush into this, it's not going to be as good as it could be. It's really just asking for you to have patience and to trust. You know, this is a very spiritual connection. What your life's purpose is to do is very spiritual. So it's asking you to trust in that higher power, whatever you believe in. It's asking for you to trust in that higher power, to connect with source, right? Connect with your source, be it God or spirit or whatever. It's really asking you to connect with that part of yourself and trust that everything is going to happen exactly as it's meant to. The scales will balance. The scales will balance, and you guys may have a period of hermit mode. You guys may have a period of separation. You guys are going to have to go into yourselves and really do this soul searching and really figuring out who you guys are and how to love yourselves. When you guys are able to do that, you guys will have a beautiful fucking union. Beautiful union. The High Priestess is about intuition. Intuition and duality. You guys are both very, very intuitive. Very intuitive. That's what you guys were meant to do on this earth. You were meant to heal other people. You're meant to teach other people. There's going to be a lot of death and rebirth. A lot of death and rebirth in this situation. A lot of change. A lot of things coming to an end and things being born from them. And Judgment talks about forgiveness. Forgiving yourselves for mistakes you may have made, or forgiving A lot of forgiveness from this masculine as well. Forgiving this feminine energy for what they've done to him. Again, with that passion, that emotion. This masculine's going to be very, very emotional, very hurt. I'm just getting like very hurt. It's very like Ten of Swords energy. Very Ten of Swords energy. But it's really asking for you guys to have patience here. I know you guys are going to meet, and you guys are the feminine energy is going to want to heal and help the masculine, and they're going to want to do it like, I'm hearing like as a mother. They're going to want to do it as a mother, but the relationship is really asking for you guys to take it slow. Take it slow and have patience. Yeah, don't take on more than you can. Because if you guys try and rush this, if you guys try to take on more of each other than you can handle, it's gonna fall apart. It's gonna fall apart before it begins. Yeah, it's very past life. Very past life. I'm hearing you guys should start as friends. Again with that like friendship energy. Listen, if you guys haven't listened to this song, it's such a good song. Like the instrumental for this song is so good. It's so good. Go listen to this song. Anyway, it is your theme song after all, so you should go listen to this song. But it's really asking for you guys to stay friends and remain friends. Yeah, and when you guys, I don't know if you guys can see, but like they have these cups of flowers, and she's holding flowers, and he's got water in his hands, and you guys can plant these seeds. You can plant the seeds, and you can water them and let them grow. And when you plant seeds, Seven of Pentacles energy, when you guys plant seeds and you nurture the seeds, you fertilize them, and you let them grow organically and naturally the way that Spirit wants it to, it's going to be so beautiful. So beautiful. We do have the Three of Cups. I'm not getting heavy third party here for this pile, but it is a possibility. You know, it's general reading, take what resonates. But I'm getting here again with those like flowers, and even in this photo there are flowers. A Page of Swords. We have two pages here. Page of Wands and Page of Swords. So, okay, here's what I'm getting. One of you is going to have to work on communication, and one of you is going to have to work on self-confidence. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. From that's what I'm getting. One of you's going to have to work on communication. One of you's going to have to work on self-confidence. Which one of you that is, take what resonates. But one of you's going to have to do one of each. Or it could be both of you. You could both be needing to work on your communication and both of you needing to work on your self-confidence. Take what resonates. But even with these, like they both have flowers. But they're all surrounded by flowers. And when you take your time, there's a lot of hope in this connection with the star. When you guys take your time, you plant those seeds, the flowers will be beautiful, the flowers will bear fruit, you know, but you gotta take your time with it. This is also a friendship card. So it's really, Spirit's just driving home. Spirit is really driving home that you guys are needing the period of friendship before you guys can create union, because you need to be taking it slow. This connection is begging you guys to take it slow, okay? Let me get you guys a time frame. Wait. Look for a sign. Perfect timing. Things are going to happen in perfect timing. Also, again, I'm really just feeling like you guys are going to have a lot of like, it's a very spiritual connection. Like it's very, your purpose here is really going to be spiritual. Whatever you guys believe in, you know, it's going to be different for everyone, but whatever it is that you guys believe in, this may also be a pile that has like religious factors. This may be a pile that like one of the things, you know, twin flames have separate differences. So one of the things that you guys may differ on is your religion, but I feel like you guys will eventually come together and compromise on that. Peaceful resolution. Peaceful resolution. The situation will improve in the near future. Okay, so in the near future usually means like a little over a year for me. You know, a year is less time than you think it is. You know, think back to where you were last year and think about all of the things that have changed and feel, you know, how short of a time that actually feels like. When you are doing things, when you're working on yourself and you're improving, a year is less than you think it is. The situation will improve, and we also have peaceful resolution. So this is a pretty good outcome for this pile. It's pretty good. Whoa. Yeah, peaceful resolution just flew out of my hands. So the situation will have a peaceful resolution. Okay, so if you guys are like if you guys are agitated with each other right now, I don't really get that for this pile. This pile feels pretty peaceful in a period of friction. It won't last forever. The situation will improve. Okay? So that is what I have for you, pile 3. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. So, if you chose pile 4, then this is your reading. You guys chose Rainbow by Kesha. It's one of my favorite songs by her. Used to live in the darkness, dress in black, act so heartless, but now I see the colors are everything. Got kaleidoscopes in my hairdo. So I'm going to start with the feminine energy, and we're going to move on to the masculine energy, and then we'll see kind of what blockages and boundaries there are that you guys are needing to overcome, and then we'll take a look at your guys' life purpose. So, for our feminine, we have Eagle Spirit. Spirit has your back. Rebel challenges authority to effect social change, rejects spiritual systems that do not serve inner needs. A new start is coming, new moon. And we have Liberation, free yourself. Man, this feminine is a bad bitch. This feminine does not give one fuck, huh? This feminine marches to the beat of her own drum. She does not care what people say. Yeah, she is very, like, and even on this photo, she's like feeling it. Like, she's rocking out. Like, I'm getting that this feminine has really freed herself from social norms. Like, and with Rainbow, too, like, I feel like this feminine may have come from a darker past. They may have had, like, a really dark outlook on life when they were younger. Maybe due to spiritual things, or like maybe due to, I'm hearing like oppression, like from parents, or just like parental figures, or like family, or like just society. I feel like society really beat this feminine down, like especially in the earlier years. And then like I'm getting from like teen to young adulthood on, they were just kind of like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to do. Like, I feel like that's the feminine. And with New Start is coming, I feel like this feminine really, with like the black and then the rainbow, like all of this galaxy rainbow on the outside, I feel like this feminine really was like dark for a while, really dark, like really, I'm getting like, they may even have like a mental illness. They may still have that mental illness, but they may have just kind of learned how to take care of it and how to handle it, basically. This feminine really like has really evaluated herself and evaluated what she's wanted and really like changed, I'm feeling. Yeah, I'm really just getting that this feminine is like a complete bad bitch. Like this feminine does not give one fuck. Like this feminine really like marches to the beat of her own drum. She does not give a fuck what you have to say. Like she does not care. Like she's gonna say what she wants to say. She's gonna feel how she wants to feel, and if you don't like it, then that's on you. Like that's what I'm getting from this feminine. Got kaleidoscopes in my hair too. Got back the stars in my eyes too. I mean, that's what I'm getting for this feminine. I gotta be honest. This feminine is like pretty straight up, straightforward. Like, this feminine has gone from feeling repressed, from feeling oppressed, from feeling like they couldn't be who they are, like feeling like, I feel like this feminine had like a very unique style from childhood and just like society. It could be family, but take what resonates. I feel like society really told this feminine who they can't be, and maybe for a while this feminine tried to conform themselves into like what they wanted everyone to be from them. Like for a while, I don't feel like it lasted that long, because I feel like this feminine was just like sick of it. Like I feel like really the conformity really was like from like teen, like tween, like child age until like young teen. And then I feel like late teen into like young adult-ish, they were like very just like hard and like very like dressed in black and had like a more alternative style, especially like in those college years. I feel like especially when they got into college, they were kind of like, well, I'm on my own now, so fuck it, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. And then really like they really came into that like unique style. I'm almost getting that like maybe they were like really goth for a while. For some of you, I'm getting they were like really goth for a while, and then they kind of mellowed out when they got older. They still kept that alternative style. Like, I feel like when you look at this feminine, you can tell that there's something unique about them. Like, you can tell that they just are not the way that other people are. They don't conform. My pile 4s have like this thing with conformity. I don't know what it is, but it makes sense that the feminines would be like very not conforming with like how my pile 4s are. My pile 4s, are you guys okay? Y'all have been going through some shit lately. Like are y'all okay? We're just wondering, just checking in. Mother is checking in. But anyway. But yeah, I feel like these feminines just really like came into their power like in adulthood. Like even like, I'm just getting like young adult till adulthood. So let's take a look at this masculine. Let's see what they got going on. The horse spirit, freedom is yours. Companion, loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. Look at the bigger picture, full moon and Sag. And tangibility, make your dreams real. This masculine has a similar, like, free-spirited energy. With horse spirit here, horse spirit is like, freedom is yours. It's like, horses roam free. You know, they do what they do. They eat grass. But horses are also contained in a stable. They have a routine. So I normally wouldn't get that from this card, but I am intuitively picking up that, like, while this masculine is like very like, I feel like this masculine wants to be more free than they are. I feel like this masculine like has in the element or like the idea of freedom, especially with look at the bigger picture, full moon and Sag here. This masculine may have Sagittarius influence. They just like, but they want to be free, but it's like they're not as like untamed as the feminine is. I feel like this masculine has like this dream of being free, this dream of being who they are, this dream of being, I'm hearing like rocker. It's almost like rocker vibes. I'm getting jeans too. Cause like with horse spirit here and Sagittarius, like Sagittarius is free. Like Sagittarius travels, like they travel, they go do things. Sagittarius doesn't like to be held down. Like they don't like, but I'm still feeling like there's just this element of the horse being able to roam free during the day, but at night you gotta come home. Like at night you gotta be stuck in your little stable. Like that's kind of what I'm feeling. Like they have this dream of being free. They have this dream of being as free as the feminine is, but they don't quite have the power. I'm hearing. They don't quite have the power to do it. I'm almost feeling like when you guys had this initial meeting, the feminine is going through like another cycle. Like this feminine is going through another new start. Like this feminine is going through, yeah, she's just going through something else. And again with like loyalty here, the shadow attribute for companion is betrayal by misusing confidences, loss of personal identity. This masculine may have an issue with like their identity. Again, it's like the masculine wants to be free. He wants to be free of like constraints. He wants to be free like the feminine, but he can't. For some reason he can't. I'm not quite getting a grasp on why he can't. It could just be societal influences, but like he just can't, he can't be free. Also, I just want to say that this pile could also be the same sex pile. I'm not getting that super heavily, so like take what resonates, but this could be the same sex pile. And masculine, feminine is just energy. It's just energy, so take what resonates. Okay, I want to take a look at these blockages because I'm really curious. This pile is like exciting. Like I'm excited about it. Okay, so, oh, you guys got a lot actually. You guys got 4 of these, whereas everyone else only got 2. So my pile 4s are always special. I love my pile 4s. Okay, we have support and time apart. Okay, so your spiritual team is assisting you with this situation. Reach out with your awareness and call forth what you need in your life at this moment. Open up and allow yourself to receive help from those around you. Your angels and guides are working through other people to provide the support you need. I feel like Both of these, both masculine and feminine, don't really feel like they have a support system. They don't really feel like they have people. Oh, okay. I feel like because the feminine has felt like they haven't had a support system their whole life, the feminine is just like, you know what? I'm about to be my own support system. Fuck y'all. Like, so she became self-sufficient. She became the only person that she can rely on because that's how she felt in childhood. Whereas the masculine may feel like they have no support system, but they weren't able to rely on themselves. They weren't really taught how to do that, or they didn't teach themselves how to do that. And then time apart is needed. Distance will bring clarity. Take the time to focus on yourself and doing the things you love. This is an opportunity to master something within. This may pertain to a period of separation. You guys will definitely, I'm not, again, with all these piles, I'm not getting like a super long period of separation, but like, that may be one of, yeah, it may be one of the blockages that may be is the masculine's inability to ask for help, the masculine's inability to access a support system, to be okay on their own, basically, to like not need another person to hold their hand. As far like romantically not need, because I feel like this is like a union that would be like very free, like very just like, I'm almost getting like open relationship vibes, but take what resonates. I'm almost like, I'm getting that like the feminine is so free that she's just kind of like, well, I don't want you clinging to me like all the time. Like, I'm gonna need my space. Like, I'm gonna need you to have a hobby. like it kind of feels like that. So if the masculine is used to being a little bit like, not clingy, but just like a little, like, okay, I'm a horse during the day, but I'm gonna come home and be yours like at night. Like, the feminine might like that, but I feel like the masculine needs to overcome that in order for this union to happen. I just feel like the masculine needs to be okay with having pure horse spirit, like horse spirit all the time, like not needing to be someone's companion, not needing to hold someone's hand, not needing to be in a relationship. I feel like the masculine's gonna really need to be okay with being by themselves, with being their own support system, with having like a support system. I don't mean like therapy or like a group of friends. Like, yes, you need support, obviously, but at the end of the day, you need to be okay with having your own back, with loving yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and especially with time apart too, it's like, I feel like this is the pile that's gonna like really enjoy their time apart, like really enjoy going and doing their own things during the day, or like traveling. This may be a pile who like, both parties like travel a lot, or they travel together and they like kind of like, they'll kind of do their own thing and then they'll meet up like at the end of the day. Does that make sense? Let's take a look at these. We've got wedding. Okay. One of the blockages may be that one of the parties is married. Ooh, yeah. So one of the blockages may be that one of the parties is married, and that's why they don't really feel as free as they want to be. Yeah. We got unrequited love. Aw. If this masculine is married or in like a very like it might not be literal marriage, but if this masculine is in like a very like long-term committed relationship, that may be a block, and it may be that it's like it's not like as romantic as it could be. Like, the masculine may not be in love with the feminine, and the feminine in the marriage like might not be as in love with the masculine. Like, I'm kind of getting like dead end marriage. What is the term? What is the terminology? What is the fucking, I don't know. But it's like, I'm kind of being drawn to this card where it's like the masculine is just like looking straight ahead, like just like so fucking serious, and the feminine is just like looking at him like, oh. The feminine might even be a little bit clingy in this marriage. The feminine might be a little clingy, but I'm getting that like if this is a marriage, then like the masculine is like, or take whatever resonates, but like one of the parties is just like not as into it, or both of them, whatever resonates, you know what I'm saying? Deception, release your ex. Okay, so we have a couple of blockages here. We've got some blockages. We've got some blockages. One or both of these parties may be having trouble releasing their ex. It may be this like wedding type of situation or this unrequited love. These could be separate. These could all be separate, but one or both of these parties may be having, I'm hearing masculine, one of both, the masculine may be having trouble releasing their ex. It may be kind of like on again, off again type of situation. And one of these parties may be wearing a false mask. And it could be that there's like deception within the marriage if this person is married. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Again, it may be that the masculine's kind of deceiving themselves into thinking that they are freer than they are. We've got Aquarius, I know. 5th house, creativity. Aquarius and Leo energy here. Break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Lizard spirit, dream the world into being. And she, oh my God, she who is wild, untamed, wild, mysterious. Holy shit. Okay, so if you guys were able to come into union, because I'm getting that there's just like a lot, there's a lot of blockages here. I'm not gonna lie to you. There are a lot of blockages here. This one may be a bit harder to. This one might be a little bit harder to get into fruition. I'm getting the masculine's got some shit to work on. But if you guys were to come into union, this would be a very, I'm getting like artistic, like creative type of energy. Like with 5th house creativity and Aquarius, I know it's like Aquarius is very, I'm hearing gifted. Like Aquarius is very artistic, and like Aquarius is one of those energies where they don't like to be tamed. Like they like their freedom. Like Aquarius likes to like go out and do their thing during the day and like maybe not come home at night. Like I'll see you on Tuesday. Like that's the energy that Aquarius has. Aquarius is like, it's a little in and out, a little inconsistent. It's not that they don't love you. It's not that they don't love you. It's just that they like to do their own thing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this couple would be the couple who like travels together. Like they do a lot of traveling together. With ancestral patterns, I feel like both parties have like in the past and like their ancestors, they have all kind of done the same thing. Like you guys can't really see this card, but it's like in the cave, they're kind of evolving. Like slowly but surely they go from being a black hooded figure to someone a little bit freer, to someone who's wearing like a beautiful peach colored dress. Like it's just flowy, you know what I'm saying? And like that flowy energy too of just like being free, being who you are, being wild and untamed. Being the horse spirit, being the eagle spirit who can just fly and do things and just not care, you know? I feel like I'm hearing visionary. Like this energy is very creative because we have Leo creativity. This could even be like a pile who like I'm getting like theater from this card. I'm getting almost like a very theatrical relationship, like very, I'm hearing like goofy. Yeah, there's a lot that's going on with this masculine though. There's a lot that's going on with this masculine. I'm gonna be honest, this masculine has a lot of work to do before union can happen. Like this masculine really has to get their shit together. Like you guys would create a lot of art together, like a lot of, I'm almost getting like, I'm getting jeans really heavily. I'm getting like this image of like, almost like a motorcycle and like, two people like stopping to spray paint like a mural on a brick wall in the middle of nowhere on the side of like an abandoned gas station. I know that's really specific, but that's the image that I'm having. But that's kind of how it feels like. Like you guys would create, I'm hearing like art on the run. Like you guys would create art and like just travel the fucking world and just go wherever you want to go and just make art wherever you go. Wherever you stop, you guys would create an art piece, and it would like, it's like you guys would be like marking like, okay, we were here, and they know we were here because we have our art there. That's how it feels. I just feel like there would be a lot of traveling with this connection. I'm getting like This is like a really cute pile. It's like really cute. Man, I hope you guys come in a union because this is really cute. But it's like, I'm getting this image of just like, I'm getting the masculine in jeans really heavily for some reason. But it's like the masculine is just like, what do you want to do today? And the feminine's like, okay, I want to go here. And the masculine's like, bet. And they just like get on the motorcycle and they just like go. This is really cute. I'm gonna draw this. But it's like, yeah, it's like, it's almost kind of like the feminine has like more of the reins in the relationship, but it's like, it's equal give and take, but it's like the feminine is just like, because she's like such a rebel and she's such a bad bitch and she does not care, it's kind of just like, the masculine is just kind of like, okay, babe, where do you want to go today? And the feminine is just like, here. Let's go. I got my bag. Yeah, this is really cute. It's really cute. Okay, so I'm gonna ask Spirit. Whoa, Page of Cups. Back of deck is the Fool. The new start is coming. I definitely feel like the feminine is going through a rebirth when you guys meet. I feel like the feminine is definitely going through like another transformation, another liberation when you guys meet. I almost feel like the masculine energy or like the feminine, I feel like the feminine energy is like not really going to be focused too heavily on romance. Like I feel like the feminine energy is just going to be like, I'm a bad bitch, I'm going to make my art and not give a fuck. Like I feel like I feel like romantic feelings are going to start really slow. Ten of Pentacles, yeah, she's going to be focused, like, this feminine is going to be really focused on her career when you guys meet. Yeah, the scales are going to be a little unbalanced, though. It's going to be, like, either the masculine or the feminine is going to be giving more than they're getting. I'm getting that it's the masculine. Again, with this, like, unhealthy, like, whatever this situation is with the unrequited love and the romance and the ex, they're going to be giving more than they're getting. Again, with, like, finances, like, I feel like the masculine may, like, be giving more money in the situation than they need to be. You guys are going to be on guard. I feel like the feminine's going to be really on guard when you guys meet. Like the feminine's going to be really like defensive. And it's because she's had to put up boundaries with people. She's really had to protect her energy because she's been through so much. I'm getting this feminine had like some pretty bad trauma in childhood. I'm getting pretty bad childhood trauma. And that I think that's why she was like, I'm just getting this like goth chick. Like I'm getting goth chick in high school. Like I'm getting all black. Like you know those trip pants? Or like if they were like more feminine, had like a long ass like black lacy like skirt type of deal. Nails painted black. Why was that so hard to say? Nails painted black, like black choker, like spikes, like black lipstick, like she was, yeah. Justice. I've been getting justice with every single card so far. So like, I feel like for a lot of these piles, like definitely a lot of you have like marriages. A lot of you are like in marriages or like coming out of marriages or like getting divorced or just like something to do with the law. 3 of Wands, yeah, like I'm just getting travel. This came out in reverse. I'm gonna put it back. Oh, 8 of Wands. Every pile's gotten the 8 of Wands too. You guys are gonna want to move very fast. But this I'm getting like when you guys come into union or like when you guys like, I just feel like you guys are gonna be doing a lot of traveling. Like you're gonna be doing a lot of traveling. Like the feminine's gonna be doing a lot of traveling. Like there's just gonna be a lot of traveling. Whoa. Yeah, there's that deception energy. 7 of Swords. The feminine may have been coming out of like a more negative romance because the 2 of Cups and the 5 of Cups fell together. So I feel like the feminine's going to be coming out of like a not so great romantic situation, or the masculine, or both. Take what resonates. I'm getting that like the masculine like watches the feminine. Like I'm getting that like the feminine like kind of has to look over her shoulder a lot. Like like before she realizes that the masculine likes her, like I feel like she's gonna kind of be like, what the fuck are you looking at? Like that's kind of the energy that I'm getting. It's gonna be like the feminine's gonna be like, what the fuck are you looking at? And the masculine's gonna be like, pretty. like that's how I feel. Oh, this is so cute. This is really cute. I don't know. I have like this whole image of your relationship in my head. Like one of your energies is coming through real strong. Yeah. I feel like one of you is gonna be hanging on though. Again, with like release your ex, like one of you is definitely gonna be hanging on. You're just a bit stubborn, a bit stubborn. It's definitely going to be slow moving though. It definitely will be slow moving with the Knight of Pentacles. And then also we have the Ace of Swords, which is truth and honesty, or like a realization. But I do feel like, especially with the Seven of Swords and then deception, I do feel like there is a lot of truth and honesty that I'm hearing from both sides. So yeah, I feel like this period of separation is going to be really hard though. This separation period, I feel like one of you is going to kind of go ghost. One of you is gonna hermit for a while. And then whoever is going ghost, whoever the other party is, they're going to feel really left out in the cold. Or one of you might just be going through kind of a financial period. I'm hearing like financial drought, like when you guys first meet each other. And with the the Nine of Swords and then the Ten of Swords underneath, I just feel like during the period of separation, one of you is going to really be feeling it. Like I feel like I want to say the masculine, but the masculine's going to be feeling like, even if they're still like in the relationship, because it may be that the ex or the marriage or whatever, the divorce, whatever the energy is, because like the masculine's got a lot going on. I don't mean to blame it all on the masculine. Like it could be the feminine too. Like it just depends on the situation. I feel like whoever kind of goes ghost, the other person is gonna be like, well, are they with someone? Are they dating someone? Where are they? Because I feel like, again, with that hermit energy, like, I just feel like one of the parties is gonna, like, really, like literally dip out of the face of the earth. Like, just completely fucking disappear. And the other party's gonna be like, well, where are they? Like, why am I, what the fuck's going on? Like, because one of the energies is just, like, pretty girl, like where is she? Yeah, and I feel like that's gonna be when the masculine is gonna have to work on these like codependency feelings, like this feeling of like needing to be like up someone's ass all the time. Because this feminine does not want someone up their ass all the time. I'm telling you, like this feminine just like wants her space. Like this feminine's not gonna want a person who's just like needy all the time. Ace of Cups. There is, like, feelings, though. Yeah. I feel like one of you is, like, kind of avoiding your feelings. It's a bit avoidant. It's kind of like, you know there's love there. Whoever's party this is, like, you know there's love there. You know you feel this love. But, but if you're in a marriage, Seven of Swords, or Seven of Wands wanted to pull forward. We'll talk about that in a second. But whoever's, like, in the marriage, it could be that they're needing to... like, at least at first, they're needing to defend their feelings or, like, defend something because of the marriage or because of the ex or because of the deception or whatever the energy is. Like, they're just not looking at the cup of love that's being offered because of this other situation. You guys are going to need to fight for it, though. You're going to need to fight for this union. You're going to need to put the work in. There could even be children involved here. I'm getting kind of like a slight children vibe, so like there could be children involved as well. We don't have any children cards, but I'm just like intuitively getting that there's children involved here. Okay, we're gonna take that one. Yeah, the Star. The Star is another pregnancy card, just saying. We keep getting the Two of Pentacles though too, so I do feel like the masculine's gonna want to kind of like juggle like the feminine and like the partner, but it's like, no. No, no, don't do that. Especially with that like deception energy and the Seven of Swords. Don't do that. Because listen to me, masculine. Listen to me. If this feminine finds out, listen to me. If this feminine finds out that you are juggling her and someone else, that's it. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. Because she will dip the country. She will leave the fucking planet. Like, she does not care. There is hope here. There's hope. I'm going to get you guys a time frame. There's hope. Stay positive. But this masculine's got some work to do. This masculine's got some shit to take care of. And I will say, I'm not feeling super positive about an outcome. Because this masculine has so much shit going on. Because this masculine feels like they're married with kids. Like, this masculine feels like Like, they just got stuff going on. Like, they need to release their ex. They got deception. They got unrequited love. Like, it just feels like a fucking hot mess. But we'll get an outcome. I'm not gonna judge it. I'm not gonna judge it. Forgiveness. So, if the masculine may be needing to the masculine may be needing to forgive their ex, not take them back. Note that I did not say take their ex back. I just said forgive. I've gone on a rant about forgiveness on this channel before. You guys are gonna have to find it. I don't know. I'll link the video down below. They might have to forgive their ex. They may have to forgive this marriage. They may have to forgive this unrequited love. They may have to forgive themselves. The feminine may have to forgive the masculine for lying and being deceitful. It's just a hot mess. But there is forgiveness involved here. Meditation brings answers. So meditate on it. Meditate on it. Sit down in a quiet room, calm your mind, count to 10. Here's how you meditate, right? If you're like new to meditating, sit down in a quiet room, cause I can meditate like around. I'll be at work meditating, like just leaned up against the wall, just like staring off into space, and people will come up next to me and be like, "Hey, yo, Maddie, what's up?" And I'll be like, "I'm good, I'm chilling." but if you're new to meditating, the way that you can meditate is just sit in a quiet room, get comfy, and just count from 1 to 10 without your mind drifting off into other areas. If your mind starts to drift off, bring it back gently. Bring yourself back into your body. You know, like center your body, center yourself. Really feel your body in your physical space. Gently bring your mind back, and then start from 1. And then try to get to 10 without your mind drifting off. Once you can get to 10, you can do 20 and 50 and 100 and all that stuff, and then you can eventually you can level up your meditation. But just start from 1 to 10 if you're new at meditating. And if you're already a meditator, then I don't know what to tell you. Improving health. So one of you may be improving your health right now. One of you may have like a health issue that you're dealing with when you guys meet, and that may also be a factor in the separation. Yeah, we're getting weight as the back of deck as well. Also, a year from now, just flipped over randomly. So possibly a year from now. Yeah, a year from now, reconsider. So just take your time. Take your time with this. Let it flourish as it needs to. And masculine, you need to get your shit together. I'm just saying. Okay. So that is what I have for you, pile 4. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.